Hello again, it's Kathy from Crafts by Kathy. I'm here again with a tutorial for you. I thought today we might adventure into the world of clusters. They're one of my favourite things to do because you can just sit with a desk full of scraps, pull bits and bobs and make something beautiful. So I've just made this prototype for you so you can see what we'll make. I use these for a number of things. I would just use them to make a page look pretty, just simply all by itself, just to look pretty. I would use it to make, you could use it to make a tuck spot, so you could have a journaling card and that could be a tuck spot for you. You could have a pocket and it could be its own little tag. Just make sure you make your pocket wide enough to accommodate it. It can be many things, but we'll leave that up to you, and today we'll just call it a cluster. Let's get started. So I'm just going to distress this bit. I think this is perhaps cross-stitch material. It'll have been in a bag of odds and bits and bobs that somebody's given me, or I found at a charity shop, which is another favourite pastime of mine, finding bits and bobs that I've so and loved and turning them into something beautiful. I hope you're all well, and I also hope that I hope you're all well. All is well here. I have a lovely quiet house. My husband has taken my daughter to a swimming centre for a few hours. Obviously, with the way things are, I had to book it quite far in advance with his little 2-hour time slot. So off they've gone, and I've taken the opportunity to steal a little bit of time where I won't be interrupted to create something lovely with you. And on that note, I'd love it if you did create anything that you've seen me create, or if you've got a different version of something I create. I'd be amazed if you would show me a photo or two, or send me a comment, because we all have our own arty ways and what we see as beautiful in the right way and, you know, pleasing to the eye. But seeing other people's work really is inspiring. I've been inspired by so many people on YouTube. I have a big list of channels that I subscribe to, and they inspire me, give me the confidence, show me new techniques, and you know, I can learn. I'd love to learn from you guys. If you've got anything that you'd like to show me, or if you see me doing something a funny way and you've got a quick tip for it that would help me along, please let me know. Always up for those tips on how to do something more easy, or you know, some people just have these great ideas that you haven't thought of. So I really want that bit of gold poking up there because it's gorgeous. I am a glitter sparkle freak. My family have to rein me in a lot, otherwise we'd have a house full of glitter, which they wouldn't be very keen on. But I listen to them. But where I can snatch a little bit of glitzy into my work, I will always try to. And I think that looks lovely with the sunflower. Oh, don't want to hide too much of it though. Perhaps a tiny bit shorter for that. Ink all over my fingers. It's not a good look. I'm going to start getting some of this glued down. And as ever, I am using my Collall wet glue that I decant into the smaller tube. Obviously not sponsored by this glue in any way, shape or form, but I know when I've watched other videos, people do ask the question, so I thought just easier to say it. And if you'll notice, this probably isn't going back in exactly the same place as it was, but that's okay, because the randomness will bring with it its own beauty and uniqueness. So it's a bit philosophical for me. I actually like that better than the version I had before I started gluing. Okay, I'll just give our ticket a little ink up on the sides, as you all probably know if you've watched my other videos. I'm not a fan of the white lines at the edge. Now, positioning for this little thing of beauty. I quite like that, because then I could put my thread on this side. Yeah, I'll go with that. There we go. Honey pups. Lovely. So I'm just going to make a couple of holes in this tag now, so that I can pop my thread through. I'm just deciding whether I want them longer, bunched. I'm thinking a couple up here and maybe have the, yeah, let's try a couple up there. Let's see how that goes. It can't go wrong, can it? It is what it is. It'll have its own uniqueness, however it turns out. Okay, so not much thought, just seeing where they end up. Bit of embroidery thread there, which I double up and pop through the holes. This one didn't want to come through, did he? Okay. So quick knot in this one, and then I'll decide whether I want it knotting and hanging. I might, that's an option, is just to have the knot and no bow and have the dangles dangling. Okay, so I think we will finish this one off with a bow after deliberation. And there it is, super cute. I do think, as we've gone down the route with that little splash of gold, that there is scope to be a little bit naughty with the gold ink. Now I think this is going to look super. I know my kids would probably be like, "Mum, don't do it." Then I'm gonna, big as a gun. Oh, yes, I like that very much. Just a tip as well, don't waste this. This card will be used for something else, and it will have a beautiful shimmery gold pattern on it. Okie dokie. So that's the prototype, and that's the one we just made together. I think they're both beautiful. What do you think? Let me know. I'd love to hear off you. That's it for today. Hopefully see you again tomorrow with another quick and simple tutorial. Take care. Bye bye for now.